All right, folks. Shall we get right into the gist of it? Right into what we're going to talk about today? It's pretty simple. It's nothing critically crazy. Nothing nutty. Wes Claus. We are going to talk about Wes Watson. There's one little minor thing I just want to talk about him because I wonder what he's posting right now on a Christmas. Do you think he's probably telling people they're a piece of shit on Christmas? I have a feeling. He will bring you some escorts. For Christmas? I bet. All right, here we go. What the fuck has he got to say on Christmas, guys?
I'm pretty disappointed. It's Christmas Eve. None of my haters were out front to give me that BJ that I've been asking for.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this. I kind of feel bad for the guy. He's getting so flamed.
Christmas. You guys can meet me out even Christmas morning, wherever you want to go. We can just show up. Since you love me so much, you're so obsessed with me. You just pull up, top it off, and keep it going. It's been kind of rough, because every day when I pull up,
I can't stand him, dude. I'm like over this the whole meta, the whole Wes Watson meta.
So a lot of you guys,
I'm just trying to see it where's he at right now?
That don't sound right. They know Newberg nigga.
and I look in the mirror. At least I keep showing this podcast from Michael Mojo from Australia. 1, because he's one of my elite clients. 2, because I'm in the motherfucking podcast. But 3, because he listened to everything I told him to do and clocked $1 million in the first 6 months. You guys.
Sure he did.
Don't only just watch the podcast. Start to plan your route to really fucking kill it, like me, like Michael, like Yados, like Superhuman Fathers, like Garrett White, like the other people in the coaching space that you've seen bring home multi-millions with their passion.
Have they? Who's making multi-millions as a coach? I want to know right fucking now. Like, what are you doing to make multi-millions in coaching? This is what I don't understand. I've been a coach for 4 years and I do really well for myself. But there ain't no motherfuckers out here that are paying you enough money to get multi-millions of dollars coaching somebody. And if there is, I'm a bit concerned. Because they could be getting a much better service just chilling. Just chilling, you know? With another coach, like paying $200 a month. It's kind of crazy. It's tiny PP energy. Yeah. So Johnny Bravo, not even Steve, right? That's exactly my point, right? And he's charging thousands of dollars per. Like, there's not enough people. I promise you, there's not enough people willing to pay Wes Watson $40K a year, and he's not signing enough of those people per day to make what he said is he's like over $170K a day, right? He claims he makes over $170,000 per day. So think about that. That means he has to be signing at least 4 clients paying $40K per year a day for those. No one's doing that. No one is doing that. Like, the facade is so fake. He's doing something else, right? Yes, he's got money. I'm not denying that fact. I'm not ignorant, but he's doing something else and he's just not being transparent, right? Something else is going on in his hood, and I don't know what the fuck that is. He preys on the Bayesian curve, of IQs below 50%. Yeah, I agree with that. He's targeting weak men. He's targeting it. Look, his marketing tactics are outstanding. They're so good. I cannot deny that. Wes Watson has some of the best marketing I have ever fucking seen. It's great. He knows how to call people out and pull out their weaknesses and extract them for all they have, and then list those weaknesses out in front of them and be like, look, this is how weak you are. And people are like, oh my God, I need to hire this man. He's great at it. This is what most business owners should do, just in a more subtle and respectful approach, right? This is what most businesses do. Look at any makeup ad. Look at any facial product ad. They talk about acne, they talk about skin lines, they talk about aging. It's just in a subtle way. Look at any kind of supplement. You don't want to feel weak in the gym anymore. You don't get pumps like you used to. It's pointing out their weaknesses. However, it's done in a subtle way, a respectful way. What Wes Watson is doing is taking that, putting it on steroids, and then presenting it to weak men. And that's just how it works. Math is not a strong suit for Wes. Kind of like him telling the truth. Yeah, it's the reality, man. I gave Garrett White's Warrior organization a few hundred over the course of a year. Not one of the best moments, but clearly I'm like the exact schmo. Yeah, look, man, I tell everybody this. I'm well aware of how business coaching works. I've paid over 40 grand. I paid about 45 grand to, oh no, my camera's dead. Hold on. I paid about 45 grand to get my shit set up, like my business set up, right? 45 grand. Hold on, let me get this fixed up. And I can tell you straight up, as a matter of fact, I was one of those idiots. And I thought this shit worked like gold, man. I was convinced this shit worked so well. Hold on, let me go grab my camera, guys. Give me 1 second. I was one of these idiots that thought this shit worked so well. You know, you just hire a coach. They're going to teach you all the secrets. There is no secrets. And that's the reality. There's no fucking secrets, bro. And it's the hardest thing for people to realize, but it's what these people make money off of. It's like being able to sell people a dream that doesn't even fucking exist, you know? It's kind of hectic. It's really hectic, actually. I'm getting my other camera set up right now, so give me 1 second. I was not prepared, as you can tell. I just moved in, so like nothing is virtually set up the way it needs to be to work effectively. But we're getting there. It's just taking me like 2 minutes, maybe. So yeah, fucking douche canoes, right? Douche canoes. Legit put me in surplus when I was overweight, yeah. And that's what they do, man. They're not... It sucks, because to be honest, like it's not... It's not like they have a secret blueprint. They're just going to do what they think they need to do, which isn't really that impressive. It's really not. Like it's mostly the most basic form of fucking anything. Wes Watson, I don't know. I think he's lying like 90% of the time about everything. I don't see there being a realistic way that anyone's making that much money. Yeah, going solo for your information. You can 100% learn more by going solo for your information. I 1000% agree. You learn the mistakes, right? You learn the mistakes, and that's the biggest thing. You learn the mistakes that you need to make in order to get to that next level. But if they're claiming that they're going to be the guys that have all of the answers so that you don't even need to make mistakes, that's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous shit. You know? It's like you're basically going to be depending on someone else entirely. And so, yeah, they're going to make money because they're trying to essentially captivate you. And some coaches do this too in the like bodybuilding world. Like coaches will basically explain nothing they ever do, and so that you never know what they're doing. So you have to stay on their program, because if you don't know what to do. You never learned anything. You were just listening to orders. You know what I mean? Yeah, they'll just cannibalize themselves out of existence. I couldn't agree more. At a certain point, all these Wes Watson acolytes are going to fail. Yeah, so I would actually love to see what it's like to be on his program and see what the content he gives. I would too. And it's actually something that I'm really planning on doing. Once I will do it. I swear to you guys, I 100% will do it. I just need to get, a good functional YouTube channel up first, so that if I make a video on it, I'm able to actually, make that video hit the algorithm very well, right? I want to make it worth it to where I can net a couple 100,000 views. Right now, we're good, but algorithm presence isn't that strong, right? So like if I get a fucking, good video out there, it's getting 25K views, but it's not getting fucking 100 20,000 or something, you know? All right. So here's what I want to do first. Let's go through this Wes Watson video. Johnny Bravo just posted it. By the way, people think I hate John Bravo. I don't hate John Bravo. I hate anyone. John Bravo's DM'd me. I didn't respond because I just generally don't respond to DMs. My DMer sent me the DM he sent me, so I didn't even look at it. You know, Greg Doucette, we literally DM a lot. You know, all these people I talk about, generally I've just talked to them. I don't hate anybody. I'm just being honest. Just talk. Right? I'm just saying my opinions. There's no harm in that. Merry Christmas, Justin. All right, ready? We're gonna watch this video by John Bravo. Wes Watson attacked and life is being destroyed.
So they ratted on me to the fucking gym, writing the gym saying that I'm having people meet me there when I clearly say, follow me out of the parking lot. We won't have any problems at the gym. You can follow me down the street. You could get what the fuck you want, bitch. And these motherfuckers ratted on me to the gym. And then they're ratting on me to Dade County Police.
Look, he always, why would you agonize people to come to your gym and fight you, right? And he says, oh, I always said, you know, walk down the street. No, you didn't, dude. You always have told people, come fight me at my gym. How terrible is that? If I'm that business owner, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. I don't want people murdered at my gym. I don't want people showing up and fighting at my gym. I want people paying my monthly subscriptions so I'm making income, and you're fucking ruining it, motherfucker. Why don't you build your own gym if you're this goddamn rich? Get out and cause less confrontation. I can already feel my neurons imploding. Me too. I also like, you know, all respect to John Bravo. I like his production quality. It's great.
So Wes Watson, you guys know what I'm gonna say.
I think he goes a little bit too heavy on this lens glare with all the lights behind him, but hey.
This piece of shit. It's Christmas. You're supposed to be with your family.
What? That hair too, bro. That hair is extra. That hair is extra tall. That hair is extra tall, my guy.
Doing things right, but no. Wes Watson's out. He's doing some bullshit in the gym. And of course, he's crying like a little bitch because the trolls got to him even more than last time.
When I pull up, I'm just hoping one of these pussy-ass bitches online was just man enough for me to respect and held their word and came and kicked my motherfucking ass.
And he can't handle it. They're going on.
The thing is like most people don't want to. I don't think most people want a physical confrontation. That's not being less of a man in any situation. Even when we're in the military, it's taught de-escalate before escalate. Like if you can not shoot somebody, take that option. 9 times out of 10, it's going to lead to a better result at the end point. Always try to de-escalate. Escalation of force always just leads to people dying, whether it's you or the person next to you or the guy in front of you. And that's never a good situation. It's never a good situation to be injured because it puts you out of shit. It's never a good situation to fight a guy because you're mad or emotional because it's not logical. What is with the fighting? I don't understand like this whole premise that people need to fight each other. You guys know I do Muay Thai. I was in the military for 8 years. I have never had a desire to show someone I know more than them by fighting them. Ever. If someone's mad at me, that's totally fine, man. Let's talk it out. Let's be logical here. What's going on? Like, what has got you so upset? And usually it comes back to an emotional standpoint. They're being overly emotional and less logical, and it's ruining their life. It's ruining their happiness. And that's it. No wonder we keep losing wars. Reality. It's reality. Look, you have to have... There's a Geneva Convention. There's war crimes, and they're very serious because here's the thing. It's a play of chess, right? If we just suddenly do something despicable to, let's say we just run into Ukraine and we're just like, fuck Russia, dude. Let's just nuke the bitch. Let's go crazy. Russia's going to retaliate instantly. And as powerful as the United States is, we don't have that kind of ground air defenses on all our coastlines. They send us a couple ICBMs over. We're done. We're toast, brother. Like, they're hitting all those major central locations. New York's gone. It's off the map. So you have to be careful. One soldier's decision could actually cause a really horrible reaction. So you have to be careful.
His reviews for the gym he trains at, saying he's a piece of shit,
Look.
making up all these crazy stories that's funny as hell, right? They're bombing their reviews. They're calling the police on him.
Okay, they're calling the police. They're bombing the reviews on his Reddit. I don't know if you guys have visited his Reddit. I actually don't think this is a smart decision for many different reasons. First of all, it really looks bad. It looks bad because everyone's going to take the reviews less seriously. What the goal is to get them banned from the gym, but ultimately it's just not a good look. I think what it does is it just shows that people don't really have much power and ability to actually look into Wes Watson. And it's, look, it just hurts other people. Like, you're just hurting other people in the long run. I don't think it's the smartest thing to do. The other thing that people do here, I feel bad for Wes Watson sometimes, because it's like they just come at him from the weirdest angles instead of like having legitimized claims. This is one thing I'm really concerned about, because it delegitimizes the arguments made about who Wes Watson is and his character. And that's what Wes Watson feeds off of. So if you just suddenly come in there and you're like, yeah, Wes Watson's a trans, he's pegging dudes, he loves this, and it's like, okay, people are going to start to take you a lot less seriously. Where in order to do this correctly, you have to like scale back and look at how can I make legitimate claims about an individual, as opposed to saying some radical things, right? And I think this is a huge, huge error in what they're doing.
And if we thought he was going crazy last time, wait till you see what he's doing now, this asshole.
So then you would just have to make content about
I
me.
love this. I want this kind of, whatever this is, I want it. So, John, if you got an editor or something, dude, I want this shit to happen in my videos.
You were just thinking about me all day, like, the crazy thing is they even ratted on me for that. So they ratted on me to the fucking gym, writing the gym saying that I'm having people meet me there when I clearly say, follow me out of the parking lot. We won't have any problems at the gym. You can follow me down the street. You can get what the fuck you want, bitch. And these motherfuckers ratted on me to the gym. And then they're ratting on me to Dade County Police.
But before I show you his reaction, let me first show you what they're doing on Reddit. So they're going to the Elevation Fitness, their Google reviews, and they're bombing the shit out of them. They're saying, I definitely won't be renewing my membership with Elevation Gym. They allow sketchy, violent...
One thing that's funny about fights is the human body is a lot more frail than people think. Yeah, it is, dude. It's one kick is all you need, and your shin's gone. Like, I use this one really funny example because I think it applies so frequently. I walked into Muay Thai for the first time thinking I was big as shit, and this was back when I was like heavily bodybuilding, so I was like 260 something, thinking I got this shit, right? And this small man, he was like 130 pounds, tiny dude. Like, I thought this man was a child, just a tiny dude. And he kicked me in my shin, dude, and it wasn't even at full force. It was at maybe 80%. I fell to the ground and I was like heaving, like, oh, like it hurt so fucking bad. And then after that, like, I broke my toe, and it's, as we speak, still broken. It's like that puts you out. And it's like there's not something tough behind fighting. If you get injured, you are fucked. You know, it's not a matter of oh, I'm stronger than you. It's like, okay, dude, if I risk my injury, like if I'd risk jeopardizing my personalized health for some kind of vendetta or emotional fever, I ruin my income ability. I ruin my the way that I can make income. I ruin my functionality as a human. That's not fucking worth it. I don't know.
criminals to work out here. I was in the locker room changing.
Some people think that they're space marines, but one punch can destroy your ability to chew solids for life. Yes, dude, that's so true. People think that they're the main character when it comes to fighting. The best offense is the best defense. And that's so fucking true, man. So true. Shins and knees. Yes, absolutely. I've heard a good knee kick or good leg kick can take the fight right out of a guy. It can. There was this video actually where Eddie Hall was at a Muay Thai place, and he had this 13-year-old guy. The guy's like, hey, I'm not going to spar with you because Eddie Hall wanted to like spar with him for a video. I'm going to let this guy do it. This is just a kid, a 13-year-old kid. That kid low kicked Eddie. Eddie was down on the ground. So he couldn't get back up. This kid was 13 years old. He was maybe like 100 pounds, you know? It's a joke to think that fighting is the best option because it's literally the least effective way to like do what you're trying to do to someone, which is like dehumanize them, right? The best offense is running away. Yeah. Exactly. Especially when Wes Watson's got like an illegal firearm in his purse, right? Like the last way I would want to die, and it's not because Wes is a man. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just like, dude, I would never want to die over a fucking influencer online. Like, that's crazy.
A guy named Wes Watson was filming in there screaming at his phone, talking about sticking things in his butthole, because we know how much he likes to get pegged. I don't know what kind of establishment these people are running, but I would definitely seek other gyms. On top of that, this Wes Watson guy, he's all roided out, threatening to beat on people and body shaming anyone with 10-inch arms and tits. And then, unfortunately, I'm no longer comfortable going to this gym, and honestly, I'm frightful for my safety at this point. I've been in Miami for the last 18 months and utilized day passes at a variety of gyms in the area. From an equipment standpoint, and frankly for me, I greatly preferred going to Elevation. The individual in the video I provided, Wes Watson, has been terrorizing not just the gym, but the community surrounding the gym, as you could see in the video. This isn't the only one, by the way. He posted multiple different videos asking his haters to pull up to him at Elevation. He is literally asking people to come fight him, or God knows what else, at the address of Elevation Fitness. This guy is seriously going to get someone or himself hurt. I encourage the gym and anyone interested to investigate Wes Watson a bit further to go over on Reddit. And they're even going on their Instagram, and they're posting, dude, I can't even go here anymore. Wes Watson and his dumb friends make going here so unpleasant. Worse, he's now advertising people to come to...
Like, to me, this just goes too far. I feel a little uncomfortable about this situation. I love the tirade against Wes Watson. I think the man is a fucking lunatic and an absolute buffoon. But this is too far. What do you guys think? I think this is too far. I don't like the idea of injecting yourself into another person's business, or going as far as to like stalk the people that he's with and then messaging them, which this subreddit has done a lot. Like, they'll go into the girls that he's hanging out with, their DMs, and then talk about him to them. That's too far. And that's where I start to feel bad for Wes Watson, because it's like anybody he touches is now, it's like the opposite of the golden thumb. He doesn't have the Midas touch now, right? Like, he has to be careful about everything that he does. I think that's kind of not the move. You know, if we're talking about the individual, let's make it about the individual, not the people he's around. I think people are stupid. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't think it's... I commented on this video last night. Wes got it flagged. I can't comment for 24 hours. Yeah.
To the gym to fight him. This is not a safe environment. For those who haven't been paying attention to his Instagram this whole week, every day almost, even today, Christmas, he's inviting people to come to the gym, and he's pretending that he's challenging them to a fight, but we all know what he does. And we know he carries that little white Gucci, Louis Vuitton, I don't know what brand.
What was West's crime? To get hate from leftists? Yeah, I mean, look, he's getting hate from a lot of oddballs on the internet, but also he's a very bad person. I think no one can dispute this. Everybody is very congruent on the idea that Wes Watson, any normal person who has normal reality in their grasp, notices that Wes Watson is not a healthy human being. Anybody knows that. And it's so important to realize that. And if you think he's normal, you need to get a fucking reality check, okay? If you think he's a healthy person, you need to get a reality check. So he's an easy target for people, but then, as everything, they radicalize it and go too far.
Purse, and he admits that he had weapons in it, so we know what he's gonna do. So who's really...
Definitely a bit overboard since you're involving the gym. That said, in the realm of the internet trolling, this could get a lot more nasty and obsessive. I agree. It could get a lot more. It could, like, which it kind of has. People have reached out to his family. Like, people have gone above and beyond for this kind of stuff. Not right to mess with the gym. They didn't do anything. Exactly. They weren't involved in this inherently. Yes, they let the guy in his gym and record, but so too, that gym has a ton of influencers. Of course they're going to do that.
Really gonna want to go there knowing he's a pussy like this, right? And another one, quit my membership. There is this guy, Wes Watson, who constantly harasses and tries to get me to buy his coaching platform. Worst experience. So anyway, they've been bombing the shit. There's many reviews, right? And now, the asshole, like I said, on Christmas, he takes to Instagram and now we're gonna watch together because I got things to say.
A lot of you guys are positive, normal people, so you'd never go on a website like Reddit. Only the weirdest of the weird people who watch weird-ass types of porn and shit go on Reddit. They're a bunch of the lowest weirdos ever. I didn't even know what that shit was. I'd never been on it.
Wait a second. This asshole, he's sitting there making stories about Reddit. How many times this last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, right? He's going on it every day and checking every post these people do, and he's getting pissed, and he's making...
Yeah, that's the thing Wes does. He thinks he's like all higher than. He can't just admit that he does what everyone else is doing. He's looking at all the hate. He's reading all the comments. He's like taking his time to articulately go through these things. He's like, you know, I see what these people are doing, but I don't look at it though. I don't look at it though. I just see what they're doing. It's like, come on, brother. Like, we know you're all looking at it. We know you see it because you reference us. You reference me. You reference John Bravo. You reference all of us. It's an idiotic fucking lunacy.
Making stories. So when you're saying these people are weird, what about you, asshole?
Most normal people never have.
You,
But all these people on this page, they go do fake reviews on me. And fake reviews.
He's right about Reddit. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest. Reddit is a fucking cesspool of like the most Looney Tunes ideologies in the world ever. It is a minefield for anyone who has any kind of conservative view in the world. It is a cesspool. It is the worst fucking place on earth. But you could go there for some good information because these people who are very left, we'll call it that, are hell-bent on burning down people's careers. So they'll just post negative shit about everyone on the internet. And you can find out just about anything about anyone because they'll just dig it up and they'll put it on there. So I like to scroll through it. I like to look, but I'll never engage. The website's a fucking cesspool, man.
On anything that I work with, touch, or whatever, to start to try to, like, ruin my name all over.
I think it depends on the subreddit. I mean, maybe. I think it perpetuates pretty deeply in Reddit, though. Like, sure, you're not going to hear about things that are political in a non-political Reddit, but most subreddits, like, if you ever played Terraria, which is one of my favorite fucking games in the world, they have a, pride flag behind Terraria. Why? Why, dude? It's not like the game is representing pride. It's just that the guy moderating the subreddit is representing pride. That shit is infested everywhere within Reddit. And it's just like, I don't want it shoved in my face all day, all night.
Whatever, because they're just obsessed with me. They wish they could suck my dick, but I won't let them, so then they just do this,
Yeah, you won't let them because the only people you like sucking your dick, we know, big titties with those tits and Kali Muscle. You let them.
Yeah, his friend's Kali Muscle, bro. He knows to be doing the G 4P, brother. That's what the Kali Muscle tank is about. Wes Watson knows.
Suck your dick. You don't want nobody else.
All of them
You got
started
enough.
off as fangirls, got told the truth and had their little hearts broken. But, yeah, you guys don't ever believe what a lot of these people say online because they were never part of my program. They've never been part of anything. A lot of them have no warrant or anything to what they say. A lot of them just make these fake reviews and cause these problems because
You can tell this actually, like, when I watched this story from Wes, you can tell this part, it actually hurts his feelings. Like, if you listen to his voice, it gets super somber. And he notably is, a little upset about it, not in a way that makes him angry.
they just don't like the truth. But guess what? No matter what gym I go to, no matter where the I'm at, no matter how my life goes, You fucking little lame little will always be that. And I'll never not tell you how big of pussies all you motherfuckers are.
Wait a second. So he says he'll never not tell the people that are fucking with them what kind of pussies they are, right? But what about me, you asshole? You'll never call me out. You'll never say anything to me. The only people that you're going to call out is the people who are faceless, who comment on Reddit or comment on Instagram. You call them out. But somebody like me, you won't say one word, you little bitch.
Callie also threatened to R-word Johnny Bravo. I saw that. Look, I think Callie Muscle is honestly delusional. We're going to talk about him today, too.
Straight up. That's why I tell you pussies, go ahead and pull up. And then what do? Go snitching to the cops, go snitching to the gym, go snitching on anything.
No, you should tell them what you do. You block them. You send me a message on Instagram like I showed you guys before. You challenge me to a fight. I go to respond to it. And you block me, you little piece of shit, lying about your life.
You guys are the biggest, most pathetic piece of shit. Any of my people that know how to or want to do anything about this or understand anything about this, go right ahead. But I don't spend much time on it other than enjoying talking mad shit because I love it. Other people cower and hide when people do shit like this. Don't ever do that. Tell them all to suck your dick.
Yeah, you love it. You love from all of them.
He should not have said that. That's such a bad look. Because we all know what he did in the slammer, brother. In the slammer. Wessie was getting his Wessie wet.
To suck your dick, you asshole.
So the message for today for all you guys.
Yeah, teach us.
And I live it to a T, so I
Teach
can
us.
speak it. Just like everything else in my life. If you're being hated on, if people are challenging you, if you know you're fucking right, and there's groups of people or your family or anybody coming after you in a way that you know is negative, and you're just trying to do your thing, be louder about it. Punk them harder. Don't back down. Don't be one of these fucking pussies who are like, no response is the best response. Nah, shut them the fuck up.
Then shut me up. You're sitting here always making these
I think he's right. I think he's right. I think that's not a bad sentiment. People often want you to get silenced. I think that's a bad idea. Don't stop. If I stopped making YouTube videos, which I had been told thousands of times in the comment section, thousands of times, I wouldn't be here right now on Christmas having fun with my bros. He's not wrong. He's kind of right. Right? Like, I'm not delusional. That's not a bad sentiment to not back down because people are telling you to. I don't think that's a bad concept. Like, very genuinely, I think that's a good idea. but when you take it to the extent that Wes Watson has, where you're using that as fuel to insult people, that's where I'm like, maybe not.
videos talking again, like I said earlier,
Yeah.
faceless people, nameless people, people that you
Very
don't know
true,
who
yeah.
they are or what they look like. But I'm here, I'm talking shit to your face right now. And what do? You hide like a little bitch.
Straight
Just
up.
like you blocked me.
Make them look stupid. These are a bunch of weirdos who put wigs on men and makeup on men and post it and don't think they're weird. Where are their friends at when they're sitting there watching them do this? Like, hey, bro, like, you're obsessed with another dude. Why don't you live your life? This shit's weird. Like, it's crazy.
All right, so what's crazy, he's saying it's crazy, right? What's really crazy is the fact that it's Christmas, you're on Reddit, you can't handle the trolling, you can't handle these negative reviews now coming to the gym, you can't handle
Yeah, by the way, Merry Christmas again, y'all. A lot of new faces in here right now. Merry Christmas.
these negative comments like we've seen in the past, right? But in the end,
The thing is, the sentiment is right, but he doesn't do it in the correct way. And I'm not sure he knows how to. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think he knows what the sentiment is good, and this is why he gets followers, because some of the things he says are actually good. The implementation is wrong. The deployment of the ideas is flawed.
all these videos people are making, all these bad reviews, all this bad press you've been getting for months now, right? It's affecting, in the end, it's affecting your business. It's affecting your bottom line and how much more money you can try to slime your way from people. So remember, guys, in kindergarten, right? There was show and tell, where you come, you bring your favorite toy and you show everybody, you brag about it, you're so excited about it all. Well, he does that on Instagram all day and night, right? But it's a very expensive show and tell habit that this asshole has, right? But soon, like I said, his act is running out. His money is running out. He's not getting more money in. He's going to run out of money, and his show and tell act is going to be finished. But that also reminds me of something else I remember from kindergarten. When the teacher taught us some nursery rhymes.
Where did Wes come from? Man, prison. That's literally where he came from. He came from prison. He's a fucking grift from prison. It's crazy. Merry Christmas. Merry motherfucking Christmas, y'all. Hope you have a beautiful day. Like I said, if you got family to hang out with, get the hell out of here. Go hang out with your family. I'm just here because I don't got one. And we're hanging out. We're having a jolly Christmas together.
And she taught us one that I'll never forget. Hickory dickory dock. Wes Watson is out sucking some cock. The clock struck 2 and he wanted you to fuck him up and down the cell block. Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like on my video.
Oh, man. Yeah, Wes Watson, man, I think it's actually really getting to him. I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest. I think he's not doing too well mentally. I think it's really disturbing. I would be disturbed if everyone was coming from all angles like this, man. We are the family-less Christmas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wes Watson came from prison, got ripped on roids, and started making videos. For sure he did. Yeah, for sure he did. That's Wes Watson, guys. Go subscribe to Johnny Bravo if you haven't already. I'm going to take a leak, and I'll come back. We got more shit to do, okay?